from Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. We're in the Jazz District where it lives. And I'm here outside the Hickman greenhouse. And I'm a little sad today. Why am I sad? I'm going to let you know. But first, don't forget to go to our world famous YouTube channel, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm on YouTube. Over 400 videos, all dedicated to urban farming. Very sad today. I went into one of my local stores, my local Ace hardware store, to get a charger for my phone, and I looked up, and everything was 75% off. And I'm looking around like, what is going on? People are just shopping and buying stuff. And I believe they closed like 300 stores. But to see a store, a heritage store like Ace Hardware, closing down shop, going out of business, what is going on? 75% off. Now, I know you're thinking, Farmer Mike, that's just a great deal. That's good for me. Well, I'm actually going to tell you why it's not good for you. In fact, it's bad for you. It's a very, very, very bad sign. If they are liquidating 75% off at a store that's been around for quite some time, that is another big player in the game getting out of the game, and that should concern you. So as more and more businesses get out of the game, that actually is going to increase prices. And it was rather sad to see them discounting 75% off at Ace Hardware. Well, we can do a master class in why while Ace is going out of business, but a lot of it has to do with unsustainable systems. Give me a thumbs up in the comments section if you are digging what I'm putting down. Unsustainable systems. We know that we have a huge increase on energy costs, so heating costs, cooling costs because of climate change and other things, and also rising costs of taxes, things like property tax, employee tax, and looking at minimum wage going up, and all this adds up, okay? So here I am outside Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm, and what we're trying to do here is build resilient systems, sustainable systems. And so as I go inside right here, I'm going to show you, what are we in? We're in December. And so as we can see inside, the first system I have right here is this huge water tank, okay? And this costs us nothing after we put it together, okay? Free water, okay? Free water. How cool is that? Thumbs up in the comment section if you like free water. Free water, but this also charges in the daytime, and it stores heat, okay? And at night, it releases that heat, that BTU, into the greenhouse. So that is a simple strategy, basically, on how you can cut costs. Another thing that we've done, this is on a slope, and this particular greenhouse is it's designed to have a furnace in it that will eventually run off biofuel, okay? But we're bringing in a crop, as you can see, right down beneath me, this fabric right here. So this fabric is called row cover, okay? And so what we have inside is row cover, and this entire crop is covered in row cover. And so as it gets colder at night, it's going to prevent this crop from freezing, okay? And so we'll be able to cut on this crop all through winter long, because it's already been germinated in this system, and we're in control of our own destiny. What does that mean, Farmer Mike? Well, that means this particular fabric we bought a couple of years ago. It was rather expensive, but it was well worth it, okay? Because this fabric right here adds about 10 degrees of heat, okay? So that is kind of a big deal. So when you're talking about 32 degrees and you're talking about anything that can add a little extra cover, and so we have maybe two rows of fabric on it. And so we'll come and we'll put I'll probably put another 2 rows of fabric on. and it will actually it'll keep it warmer, okay? But it will cut down the amount of light that it gets, okay? So sometimes that can be a bad thing. For here, these are cold hardy crops, Italian parsley, things like that. We don't care if it stretches. In fact, if it doesn't get about enough light, the plant will stretch, and we actually want it to stretch, so that's cool. So this system right here, this system is a system that you can do maybe on a bigger scale or maybe even on a smaller scale. But when we talk about being in control of our own destiny, imagine having heat without having to worry about paying a bill, or having heat and not have to worry about the grid going down and everything in here would die, okay? So simple, sustainable systems is what we're all about. Keeping our inputs down low, keeping our costs down low, resilient systems. If you love this master class, then you'll love our 399 other videos on our YouTube channel, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm, all dedicated to urban farming, not selling anything, showing you how to thrive, survive, stay out of the hive, become self-sufficient, grow your own food. Like the gangster gardener, Ron Finley says, it's like printing your own money. And if you love that quote, put a thumbs up in the comment section. And wow, a beautiful day today. And just exploring nature, exploring the landscape, making plans for next year, staying ahead of the curve. And that's what we do here at Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. But I just wanted to pour my heart out and really talk about the importance of having sustainable systems. And when you have unsustainable systems, when times get tough, you get pinched, you know, like Ace Hardware. Hard to believe such an important hardware store would be going out of business and liquidating at 75% off. But that should be alarming to you. And who knows what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks and next couple of months. So I would say that you want to probably now be implementing sustainable systems if you can. I'd be it's very important that you get your seeds in. Saving your seeds is very important. In fact, behind me, this plant right here is in seed, and this is called fennel. I'm going to show you the seed right here. Okay, I don't know if you can see. Okay, so that's fennel seed. So this will grow another plant right here. So that's free. So free food in a landscape. I would suggest planting your landscape probably 60% perennials, growing things this year like asparagus, things that will come back for many, many years that will probably outlive you. One of my favorite asparagus varieties is called is a purple passion asparagus, but you can go old school. The old school green is called Mary. Usually you grow asparagus from crowns, but you can grow it from seed. Some of the French varieties we've grown from seed, and they do really well. But that's something. Hey, that's something that you want to have in your landscape. Fruits trees like apple trees, pear trees, peach trees. This year you're going to be putting in your grapes, and a lot of your herbs, your mints and things like that you can have. But try to put more fruits in. Try to put more perennial trees in, perennial plants, perennial food into your landscape, and that's going to help you out tremendously as the industry consolidates and we have less people in the game. And that's why if you follow Miss Nadine, and thumbs up, we all love her, and she's been putting the warning siren out on your lettuces, okay, and your spinaches and things like that that's getting contaminated. Who knew the industry had so little players in the game, and when they fail big. And I think Taylor Farms was the last one. And you get in situations where you're in a rush, or your margins are too small, and you're cutting corners, and people not only get sick, people die. So we do it with love. We do it the right way. We do it as best we can right here at Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. We're in the Jazz District, right down the street where improvisational jazz, bebop, all that was given to the world. In fact, we can stand right here at the Hickman Greenhouse outside 24th and Vine, right down there. Right down there. You can't see it, but I can. That's 70 Highway right here, and that's so very important, very historic street. And so we're doing some amazing things inside. Urban agriculture at its finest. Farmer Mike, live from Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm with another bomb masterclass. I know you weren't ready for that, and it's not even Friday.